Hello again, my name is Leo, working with Curtis. About to enter the world that he and I have created. The beginning will be the world that I have created. As you can see, we have much more textures compared to before. At this point, we actually had no textures in anywhere in my portion of the world. Let's run up, grab the cart, and we're going to enter the building. As we enter the building, the door slams shut and our character reacts. Now we're going to collect the next item, which is the Walkman, and then enter the Hall of, Doom. Go ahead and navigate our way past all of the turrets until we can get to a point to where we collect the key to turn them off. I missed the key. There we go. So this is another thing. We have added a health kit to show that it is in fact working. There we go. And also again, we have this entire area textured. The walls are supposed to be white. That was a texture that a material that I created just for the inside of the building. And you can also see our lights on the roof. Going to the next part of the area, we now have to collect our phonograph. Phonograph is right over here on top of our marble topped desk. Collectibles still do not work, unfortunately. We're having a lot of issues with that. But a big deal is now there is no more issue going up the improved ramp here. It's slightly higher and now on an angle, which allows the player to easily get into that crevice. We've also added some sounds. And now we begin Curtis's level. So Curtis's level is supposed to have a note that we're having issues at the moment trying to get it to work, but the level is still entirely playable without it. Also, you notice the boxes are not here. That is another issue we're currently having after we textured them. But again, it is not impossible to do this without the boxes. You just have to jump in the correct place. So, if you remember, this level, you have to collect 7 food items. I've already collected 2. We're going to collect 3 more at the top of this structure here. So you can see this is now textured to a nice wood, and we have a white metal texture on the building I'm jumping up. Oh, there we go. So this is going to bring me up to 5 collectibles now between the food and water. Whenever I get up here, I will show you some new textures again. If you look on the ceiling of the blue building over there and this area right here, that is a new texture. So continuing forward, we'll collect our last 2 items that are required to complete one of our objectives, and then exit. These are used with the same white metal as the structure that we went up to get the water, and it's slightly harder to jump up here. Now, obviously, you can always go find an item use the grabnol and move it closer. But you can get up here without it. But I am not successfully doing that. So let's go find an item. Get some items placed right over here. Nice and relatively convenient. Ooh. Now if you remember, the item we are attempting to get at the moment is the coordinates, which you get from the panel of this ship. So you don't need much of a boost. This small panel will work fine, as you can see. And we then travel the wooden deck. So now we have our coordinates, and we can finally ship off to sea and off of the island.